Daniel Reed had just finished folding the last of his 8-year-old daughter Emma's laundry when his phone buzzed, a call from an unknown number at nearly midnight. He almost ignored it. But something in his gut told him to pick up. Daniel. The voice was soft, trembling. A voice he recognized immediately. It was Ava Sterling, his CEO. The woman known across the company as polished, powerful, untouchable. But tonight, she sounded breakable. "Where are you?" he asked at once. I'm outside the Crescent Bar. I didn't know who else to call." Daniel didn't waste a second. A CEO who looked nothing like herself. He found her sitting on the curb, heels in one hand, her usually perfect hair falling out of its pins. Her eyes were red, not just from drinking but from crying. This wasn't the woman who confidently led board meetings with icy calm. This was someone hurting. "Let's get you home," he said gently. She looked up at him, surprised, relieved, and ashamed all at once. "I didn't want my family to know," she murmured. "They'd just say I'm weak." Daniel shook his head. "Everyone's allowed to have a bad night, Ava. Even CEOs." He helped her into his car, buckled the seatbelt like he would for Emma, and drove her to the safest place he knew, his own home, because she was in no condition to be alone. Ava didn't protest. She just whispered, "Thank you." A quiet house, a quiet moment. Emma had long gone to bed. Daniel helped Ava to the couch, gave her water, a blanket, and made sure she was comfortable. She watched him with an expression he didn't quite understand, part confusion, part gratitude, part softness. "No one's ever taken care of me like this," she said sleepily. "Not without wanting something in return." Daniel paused. "I don't want anything." She smiled sadly. "That's what makes this feel so unreal." Within minutes, she fell asleep. Daniel stayed in the armchair nearby, keeping watch, because that's what decent humans do. Morning sunlight, a very sober CEO. When the sun rose, so did Ava, slowly, groggily, and with total confusion. Her eyes widened when she realized where she was. "Oh no. Daniel, what did I do? Did I?" He shook his head, smiling. "You were fine. Just needed help getting home. Or, here." She looked around the cozy living room, noticing Emma's drawings on the walls, the little pink backpack by the door, the cereal bowls on the counter. It was so normal. So warm. So unlike her lonely penthouse. Emma peeked from the kitchen and whispered loudly, "Dad, is the princess awake?" Ava laughed, actually laughed. Daniel's heart skipped. The moment that shocked everyone. At work the next day, Daniel expected awkwardness. Maybe distance. Maybe silence. But when he walked into the office lobby, Ava was already there. Waiting. In front of everyone, employees, managers, even board members, she stepped toward him with a steady voice. "I want to address something," she announced. Every head turned. Daniel froze. Ava continued. "Last night, I had a bad moment. A human moment. And Daniel Reed," she looked right at him, "showed me what true leadership looks like. Compassion. Integrity. Humility." People murmured, stunned. She wasn't done. "From today onward," she said boldly, "Daniel will be heading our new wellness and employee support initiative. Because no one, not even a CEO, should feel like they have to suffer alone." Daniel's jaw dropped. Then Ava said something that made the entire floor fall silent. "Anne. I hope he'll also agree to have dinner with me and his daughter sometime. I'd like to know the people who reminded me what being human really means." Gasps. Standing ovation. Daniel didn't know whether to laugh, cry, or hide. But he nodded. Because the sincerity in her eyes was real. A soft ending with a strong message. Weeks later, Ava sat at Daniel's kitchen table eating spaghetti Emma had proudly helped cook. She wasn't the ICCEO anymore. She was a woman rediscovering connection, warmth, and the comfort of being cared for without judgment. And Daniel realized something too. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who finally allow themselves to be vulnerable. And sometimes a simple act of kindness, one late-night rescue, can change two lives forever. Sparkle's positive message. Kindness is powerful. Compassion is healing. And no matter how strong someone appears, everyone deserves a safe place to fall.